What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Non-Leagues Premier League. My name's Lurg. It's Friday. Happy days. Well, we are coming up to the end of January. We've done a little bit of business, not too much. But, gutted to have missed out on this one. And we've turned a little bit around, nearly, sort of. Right, without further ado, let's get into it and let's have a look at what's actually been happening, shall we? So, if we come in then to our screen just here, you will see that indeed we have just missed out on a fantastic pickup. Adolson Prazotti, fantastic prospect. 6'3" centre back, really good. Under 20 Brazil international. We offered him $4,000 a week to come and sign for us as a star player. Obviously, Bournemouth in the Premier League. And yes, we missed out entirely on him. So, in terms of transfers then, what we've done so far, if we go into our transfer history, you will see that we have got rid of Will Tizard for $25,000, Jordan Pickett for $87,000, James Ball for $41,000, and Ben Tricker for $11,000. Freed up a little bit of money on our wage budget. And we've also loaned out Elijah Dixon-Bonner to Notts County because he was moaning that he wasn't getting any first-team football. So, we're in a nice little position here, really. We've got money in the bank. We can spend money if we want to spend money, but I haven't really identified anybody else yet. However, we have brought in Jacob Davenport from Blackburn Rovers on the transfer list. Solid defensive midfielder who can play in central defensive midfield or in central midfield as a ball-winning midfielder. Really good mental attributes. Proven in the Championship, so that's something that we need. So we've got 2 issues now with work permits because after January the 1st, the settled status has gone away, so now Fonseca can't play for us either. But yeah, really impressed. He's done very well in his debut. Obviously, 96% passing completion, 80% of tackles won. So very happy with that. Now then, if we come into our schedule, you was last with us, Brentford and Blackburn games. We then drew 2-2 with Millwall, and that was an amazing game. Really was. Then we went to Sheffield United come to town. We went 2-0 down against Premier League Sheffield United, and we somehow come back to win 4-3. Harry Cornick with a brace. Really good game for us, and that really did boost us up. We then smashed Wimbledon 4-1 away from home. As you can see, Atete on the score sheet in nearly every game at the moment, so the decision to bring him in really has been good. Now, I feel a little bit for Brunton because at the moment, there's just no space for him in the squad. We brought him in to do a job. He's not really done the job. He's played well out on the right-hand side when he has played, but Cornick is just playing out of his skin. He's got nearly as many goals as Atete has, and he's getting assists, so he has to play. From there, we lost 4-2 to Barnsley, and I have to say, we weren't in the game until the final 20 minutes of the game, honestly. We just didn't show up for like 60 minutes of the game. Ridiculous. We then followed that up, though, with a 3-0 victory over Bristol City. Now, originally we was going to come back for the Bristol City-Birmingham doubleheader, but beating Sheffield United put us against Aston Villa in the FA Cup 4th round, so I thought, what better way to come back to the game than to have a Midlands double derby. So, hopefully, be a great way to start the weekend. Obviously going to be massive achievement if we beat Villa. They've got everybody you would expect them to have. They still have Ollie Watkins. They've still got Jack Grealish. They're a very good side. I really hate saying that as well, being a Birmingham City fan, but it's true, and we're just going to have to deal with it. So without further ado, we'll run the intro and get into today's game. Little bit of a change lineup here for the 11 starting at Villa Park because Sparrow's injured. In all fairness, Felipe's still not fully fit, but we're going to use him today anyway. So we have got a 4-4-2 we're playing today. And we've got Felipe, Beck, Gilchrist, Dean and Byrne at the back, Davenport and Cole in the central midfield, McGee and Cornick out wide, with Etete and Brunson up front. We're really hoping that we can put some pressure here onto Aston Villa, and if we can get through to the 5th round, that would be amazing. To stuff the Villa as well would be a personal thing for me. We played them once already in this series, and they absolutely obliterated us. We're hoping that doesn't happen today, but as you can see, McGinn, Traore, Grealish and Watkins is there. They've brought in Atebo, Douglas Luiz, Konza and Mings are still at the back, Martinez in goal. They're a good side. They've got Louis Barry on the bench. They've got Ben Mee as well. It's going to be a very, very big ask. This is massive. But if we can play the way that we played in the last game, we should at least make it competitive. And that's what we're hoping to do today. If we can cause another upset here, we'd be delighted. It would obviously be more money for us from the FA Cup as well. First 15 minutes been quite quiet. Martinez then kicks it out wide. Traore is going to get on it. Knocks it down to Watkins. Back to Louise. To McGinn. Out wide to Calderon. Or challenge. He just rides the challenge there. Really nice Calderon. And that's a great save by Felipe. Villa corner coming up then. 12 minutes on the clock. Grealish to deliver. Etete gets it away. The big man in the box. Traore picks it up. It's absolutely pouring down here as well at Villa Park, which is not going to do well for either team because both teams like to pass the ball on the floor. Show a bit of encouragement to the lads. I mean, we've had nothing so far. Cash them with the free kick to Louise. Back to Konza. Konza out wide to Traore. Traore to Cash. Oh, Cash goes round his man. Lovely there. Davenport with a great challenge, but only as far as Traore. And a great interception as well there from, I believe, that was Nathan Byrne. Villa really trying to put us under the cosh here. McGee with the free kick corner, and the Tete heads it just over the bar. Villa really are. They're the better side, but they've not had anything to show for it yet. Reece Colin, back to Jacob Davenport, Alfie Gilchrist. Inside to Christ and Cole, just passing the ball between them. Lovely here. Davenport then, back to Cole. Out wide for Cornick. Cornick's there. Oh, and a fine challenge. Sees the ball go out for the corner. McGee to take it then. He's going to be looking for Etete's head. And Etete again heads over the bar. You got to think that these set pieces are where we should be scoring. Out wide to Traore. Does beat Beck in the air here. Grealish comes inside. Gilchrist does really well. Douglas Luiz, though, wins it back. John McGinn, Jack Grealish, a great challenge again. And we're defending really quite well at the moment. But Villa, oh, what a block. Only out as far as Calderon, though. Inside to Atebo. Oh, Berners, he brought him down. Is that a penalty? Oh, come on, ref. That was more of a coming together. VAR is going to be the one who decides. And it is a penalty. Damn it. Just before the stroke of half time as well, which is really going to do us no good. Douglas Luiz. Oh, Felipe nearly got it. But there's absolutely no kind of shame here in the way that we're playing. We played well for periods of the game. We're not completely out of it. Felipe very unlucky there not to get it, honestly. So even Stevens as we come in then. McGee on the ball, inside to Etete. Etete holds it up nicely. Tries to find Cole, but the pass is just not too good. Byrne then. On his right hand side, lovely. Nice little run. Inside. Oh my word, Dion McKee's there. And we didn't expect McGee to be the man scoring on his head. We was looking for Etete there, honestly. And as you can see, Bird just goes past his man, and it's Cornick who actually draws the defender away. Beautiful, beautiful cross. And in fairness, Etete is actually far down the pitch. And it was Brunson who was closer to it. And it was going to go in. Villa 1, Solihull Moors 1 at half time. And that gives us a little bit of hope. So we can pump our fists and say, oh, we don't want to do that. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. Because we are pleased with how we're playing at the moment. Had more shots, not as much as the ball. But we have had the chances. McGee then with the free kick. It's floated over. Harley Dean's there. Can't get it. Reece Cole picks it up. McGee's out wide. He's left-footed though. It's back. It's Tete. Yes, he's got it. Oh my word. That was a lot of emotions in a split second there. Tete heads the ball and hits the crossbar. I thought the chance had gone, but it just drops down to him. And he's got a very, very easy poke home here. And as you can see, that's delightful. Heads the ball, hits the crossbar. Keeper can't react in time. And that's the Villa 1, Moors 2. Come on. And again, I don't want to be inviting teams to attack. We're just not. It's not that we're not good defensively. We are. That's a really poor attempted header there. Oh, Davenport with a beautiful challenge. And he's done really well for us since coming in. It has to be said. It's only his second game, but his challenges. Cornick, can he make it free? No, he goes for the near post. Martinez gathers it. No problem at all. Oh, my heart's going. Just want to beat the Villa side. I shouldn't bring these kind of rivalries into the game, but it's very difficult not to sometimes. Brunson's having a terrible time. Tete is absolutely shattered. You're going to look at making some substitutions here. Davenport on the ball, back to Gilchrist. Tete holds it up lovely again. McGee out wide for Cornick, and that's 3-1. Come on, boys. Oh, yeah. So, we're looking good at the moment. I want to make some substitutions. Obviously, we need players fit for the Birmingham game as well. But this will be a massive result for us if we can stick it out now. With a 2-goal lead, you would really hope that we will see it out. But Villa are a very good, fast counter-attacking side. And I'm very tempted. Do you know what? In fact, that's what we are going to do. We're going to bring off then. Oh, who do we bring off here? Brunston's had such a poor game. But Tete is shattered. We need the big man up front for against the Blues, so we'll bring on Salduccio for him. McGee's tired as well. Davenport's tired and he's aggressive. We don't want him getting sent off. So I think what we do is we give McGee a bit of a break. We bring Davenport off. We bring McGee back into the centre of midfield. Reece Cole shattered as well. And we bring Petke on for Reece Cole. Confirm the changes. Play a little bit cautiously now. We've only got 10 minutes to see out the game. If we can see out the game with a 2-goal lead, that's fantastic. If they score 1, I'd see us still being okay at the minute. Salduccio then. Petche. Oh, Petche's pass was really poor there. McGinn brings the ball forward. He's got 3 men on him. He does well to get the ball to Calder on, in fairness. Watkins passes it back to Pizzola. Burn out wide then, only as far as Cash. McGee, lovely inception. Brunton out wide for Tongue. Tongue gets to cross. No, he plays it back to McGee, back to Beck, to Salduccio, to Petche, Cornick, Burn, just anyone. Martinez collects it eventually. And that was just one too many passes there, wasn't it? That was very Arsenal-esque. But what a result that is, boys. That, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. That's 2 Premier League teams that we put out here. An XG of 3. And we were good there. And I'm happy. I'm very happy. We will be back for the Birmingham City game. Don't go anywhere. Right, little bit of bad news. As you can see, our game against Birmingham unfortunately got cancelled due to a waterlogged pitch at the Bank Stadium. So instead, we are going to be playing Nottingham Forest. FA Cup 5th round draw then places us at home against Liverpool or Derby. So the Bank Stadium's going to be absolutely buzzing when Liverpool comes to town, because there's no way that Derby are beating them. So, without further ado, let's get into the game then against Nottingham Forest this afternoon. They are 7th in the table, just above us. They're above us by a fair few points as well. And honestly, I was going to change back to the normal tactic, but we played that well against the Villa there that I'm contemplating staying as we are. It's a little bit harsh on Joe Sparrow. But at least if we're not playing fantastically well, we've got options then to turn it around. So we are going to stick with the same 11, the 4-4-2. Felipe, Beck, Gilchrist, Dean and Byrne, Davenport and Cole, McGee and Cornick out wide with Etete and Brunson up front. Worth noting that Sparrow can actually play up front as well, so if needs be, we can always bring him on as pressing forward to help hold up the ball with Etete. I'm really, really looking forward to this one. In we go then, and we're going to say to the boys, we'll show him onto his weaker foot. We want you to go out there and pick up where you left off last time. If you play the same way as you play against the Villa, we are a good shoe in here for 3 points. Apologise, I'm trying to edit out any sniffles. If there are any that make it through to the final cut, I do apologise. Try to cut them all out. Got a little bit of a cold coming and it's not fantastic. Corley then with the free kick. Varella's there, but Felipe collects it nicely. Can we launch a counter from this? Felipe looking for his options. Goes for Etete. It's gone all the way over Etete. Oh, and Etete, how do you not hit the target from there, lad? Come on. At least got to be testing the keeper when you've got through one-on-one. Very, very even game here at the moment. I mean, you would expect that anyway. Nottingham Forest, very good side for the Championship. But after the way we just played against the Villa, you would think that the lads would be coming in, like, brimming with confidence. And again, Brunson not doing anything this afternoon. We've got more of the ball. We've had a lot more chances. We've had the same amount of shots on target as they've had completely on goal. Patterson then with the ball inside to Kinsobe, to Ark. Cole intercepts. That's really nice defending here as Cornick brings the ball down on the right-hand side. Cornick's going on a lovely run, but Dawdle's on the ball too much. Gilchrist does get it away. Patterson picks it back up then. Kinsobe, Varela. Chirivella now brings it forward. It's got 4 in front of him and nobody closes him down, but his shot is massively over the bar. High, wide and not very handsome, I believe they used to say. We've obviously got a game in hand against the teams above us as well. We've played very well in that first half to not have anything from it. Maybe we don't pump the fists then. I'm very happy with your performance so far. Keep it up and we will win. I'm very confident in that. Throwing on the left-hand side then with Beck. Finds Davenport. Finds Etete. Etete to the back post and Harry Cornick's headers over the bar. You expect him to score from there. Free header. And we're missing chances and it's going to be one of them afternoons by the look of it. Byrne then. It's headed away. Reece Cole's going to pick up the free ball though. Plays it inside to Davenport, to McGee. For McGee again, Dion McGee, and he slots it in at the front post. That's delightful from Dion. 8th goal of the season. This lad has come with us all the way from non-league football, and he's just been an absolute revelation. Man United getting rid of him. I mean, obviously, probably not Man United standards, but he could have definitely gone to a Championship club earlier to progress his career. He's been delightful for us, he really has. And we've only got a 1-goal lead then. So 70 minutes. Brunson again is not playing very well. Right. We're going to make some changes here now. And we're going to go to this. Etete is not tired, so we're going to keep Etete up front. And we're still going to play him as a target man because he's been playing really well with the ball and holding the ball up there. Davenport's going to come off because it's tiring. So we'll bring on Joey Sparrow. We'll bring on Salduccio. And do we bring on anybody else? I think we leave that there for a little minute. Just make sure that we've got a substitution in case anything goes horribly wrong. Byrne with the throw-in on the right-hand side. Cornick then, back to Byrne. Burnside to Cole. Cole over the top. It's not very good. Kilmarnock gets the ball out to Emra, and Kinsonobi's in a mountain of space. Oh, 1-1, just after we've changed the team completely around as well. Right, well, we're definitely not going to be sticking with that formation now, because we're welcoming them onto us, and that's not what we want to do. So Sparrow will come in behind. Do you know what? Let's just do it this way. Salduccio, there. Sparrow will be brought in as the shadow striker behind Atete. We still have him as a target man. Cornick's not having the best game today. He's really not. And we'll go back attacking. This is why I never try and welcome teams onto me. I mean, a draw. In all fairness, a draw with Forest here is good, but feels like it's going to slip away from us here. Atete then does get the ball. Can he find Cornick? He does play Cornick in. Cornick's really got no support. He's going to have to go it alone. That's a penalty. That is definitely a penalty. Cornick then, he won the penalty. Can he step up and put us back into the lead? And Cornick does. That's 2-1 to the Moors. Come on, boys. So we've had 2 draws. In the last one, we had a loss and a draw. And at the moment, it looks like we're heading for finally 2 victories in the live com. We've played very well today against Forest here. And you would say on the balance of play, it'd probably be the right result. Oh, come on. An instant reply from Nottingham Forest then. Say, this counting chickens before they hatch is not very good, is it? Just a simple ball into the front post. I mean, we do it all the time. Who is that on the back post there? Whoever was on the back post there needs shooting. Beck then with the ball. Get across in, Beck. McGee. Side to Reece Cole. Reece Cole again. It's going all over the place. Beck plays it back to McGee. Oh, it's just clear. There's nothing come of it. Highlight continues though. I didn't expect it to. Salduccio plays it. Oh, how can you not pass it to a man just in front of you? Gilchrist heads the ball away. McGee picks it up. Cuts inside. Ball over the top. Sparrow's there though. And Sparrow. Oh, it's just wide. Oh, how have we not won this game? Salduccio. McGee. And Dion McGee shoots wide. Poor effort, really. And you've got to say, on the balance of play, again, we've drawn a game that we should win. Don't get me wrong, I'm actually happy with a point away from a team who are above us in the league. But when you play that well, to not pick up all 3 points is very disappointing. Again, it's 2 points I feel like we've lost, and we've been in that situation a few times this season. Had we not have slipped up so many times in those kind of games, maybe we'd be in a playoff place. I don't think we're good enough for the playoffs. We're certainly not good enough for the Premier League. I know we've knocked 2 teams out of the FA Cup from the Premier League, but cup games always have that little bit of magic, don't they? Right, so we are then 9th in the Championship, as you can see. We're doing very well. We're definitely not going down. Mid-table finish is brilliant for us, really, first season in the Championship. And we will come back then. If we have a look at our schedule, we'll come back for the FA Cup 5th round and the Stoke game. That's where we'll be on Monday. Folks, have a fantastic, fantastic weekend. Thank you very much for your continued support. Have a great one.